Hello everyone, and I'm Green Bean.
And I'm Sapare.
We're reading Luna's Turn by Nick's World.
Please. It was a calm evening on Saturday. Most of Canterlot was peacefully enjoying the sunset while the rest did their own little hobbies, such as playing outside, meeting up with friends, or just napping.
Are any of those really hobbies?
I was gonna say napping is not a hobby, but I guess none of them are.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really fault the person too much, but that's, yeah, those are more of activities. Like, hobbies is a more, whatever.
Saturday was usually a calm day for Canterlot. Despite the streets still having a few ponies walking on, it was fairly noticeable that it is less noisy during that time. As for the princesses, they also had a fairly large window for a break before getting back to their duties.
Man, it's like everyone just schedules this time to be a break. It's like, well, the sun's setting. I don't know. Let's just take a freaking rest.
But seemingly just Saturdays, so like no one does anything with them.
Oh yeah, and Saturday evenings. Makes sense.
It's a little bit strange. I mean, I would get Sundays, but Saturdays?
Whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
Saturdays exist? Whatever. Celestia rested in her bedroom, serenely reading one of the many books she had in her chambers. Twilight was here too. She was sitting on a pillow next to her bed, also reading a book. Dang Do and the Forest Jewel, to be exact. I thought she was reading Twilight, because I said Twilight was there too, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I see your point. Well, it's just bookception. Also, I mean, I don't know, something about Daring Do and the False Jewel feels like it, I don't know, it's really iffish in my mind. It doesn't fall off the tongue right for me, but it's probably just nitpicking. I don't know.
So you're judging him on the book in
No,
the story.
I'm not judging anyone on the book. I'm just, there's something about it that sounds weird in my head.
Maybe he was a shitty author, who knows? Maybe Dash decided to have books, so...
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know what that means yet.
I don't know. I mean, Twilight and Rainbow Dash like Daring Do, so take of that what you will.
Next to Twilight was one of her own guards, otherwise known as Afterglow.
Wait, she
okay,
has
now
guards?
This is getting a little bit... Guard. His name is Afterglow. Guard, not capitalized.
Oh, jeez.
As an Afterglow guard. Wait, what is an Afterglow guard?
Wait, so his name
confused.
isn't... I thought his name was Afterglow. He is an Afterglow guard? That's what they're called?
Okay. One of her own guards, otherwise known as Afterglow guard. As an after... Dawnside, Twilight's personal guard, was one of the first and best ponies to serve Twilight at the moment. He's also close friends with the other princesses.
Does that mean Twilight's an Afterglow? Because it sounds like a really insulting princess. You have the Princess of the Sun, Princess of the Moon, and then you just have the Afterglow princess. You know, for those times when none of the other princesses feel like it.
What does Afterglow even mean in context of this?
I don't fucking know.
I know this is such a minor detail, and yet I'm so confused.
I am too. I can't really blame you. I mean,
why isn't he? Why is he just no? See, why isn't he the guy? Why isn't he that one dude?
Flash Sentry. Likes? Yeah, well, because no one likes him. So the person was like, "Hey, I will make a character that people will like."
But
at
no
least
one's gonna like him
more.
Either. Because people don't like Flash Sentry because of the same reason people wouldn't like this guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe this guy's not a romantic interest. We'll see.
He's an Afterglow guard. He has to be a romantic interest.
I guess that's fair.
He was also close friends with the other princesses' personal guards, who are, in fact, also in the very same room. Okay, so we had this room. It's like, oh, Celestia's all on her own reading a book. There's also Twilight reading a book. There's also Twilight's guard reading a book. And there's... Okay, it's just an orgy. You don't want to say it, but it's obviously a fucking orgy going on in there.
Yeah, this sounds like a kind of crowded room that just, you have to have all the princesses and their personal guards. It's not that it doesn't make sense, it's really funny.
I don't know, it's a little bit... It doesn't make that much sense to me, because they're all just reading books, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they are all just reading books, that's fair. And, I mean... in a world with magic, the the princesses are pretty much the most powerful beings in the kingdom. I don't think guards
So,
will do them much good.
how would it be for when when Mr. Afterglow God comes home to his wife and he's like, God, today was hard. I lay all day in bed with Twilight, and then she just gets slapped in the fucking face. No, I was reading a book. No, I'm being serious. I was reading a book with her. And Celestia. And the other stallions. And we were just reading books, man.
Yeah, we weren't doing anything suspicious.
In Celestia's bed.
I mean, admittedly, like, even assuming that's not a euphemism for anything, this actually does sound like the most cushy, awesome job ever. I would love to be a guard for one of the princesses, if you're just gonna lay around and help them read books.
Anyway, we have... moving on from this little bit of a strange detail.
Yeah.
Night Shift, Luna's Guard, and Captain Solar. Okay, why do they always sound like Clubfoot characters today?
God damn it.
Come on, an afternoon guard named Dawnside and Night Shift and Captain Solar?
I guess specifically Night Shift. Night Shift sounds very much like a Clop character. There's just something about the name Night Shift. It's like, that sounds suspicious. What do you do? Captain Solar actually sounds pretty badass, though.
Okay, he does, but it doesn't. He's a badass club character.
Well,
Celestia's guard was shedding a bit. Solar was congratulating Shift for his wedding, and he also talked about his future plans for his family.
He's gonna die. Oh wait,
right,
this is a horror
last
story.
Day at war.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Otherwise, keeping a close eye on the princesses. I mean, who knows? Like, maybe they're suddenly gonna be kidnapped. We gotta keep a close eye on them. It's not for alternative motives.
Exactly.
However, all 5 ponies were started as they heard some ponies slam the door open and walk towards Celestia with a huge grin on her face,
so
which means we're
Luna's guard. Yeah, I was gonna say, so Luna's guard was in here chatting up with Celestia's guard instead of, I don't know, guarding Luna. He really sucks at his job. Oh.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Maybe Luna told him to keep an eye on Celestia.
Oh, that's a possibility.
It was Luna.
Yeah.
Huzzah, Celestia! We have arrived to thy chambers. The guard sighed in relief at the sight of Luna, and she survives. She kicks open the door. It's a giant motherfucking blue alicorn guy. Walks up to Celestia, talks to her, and then they're like, oh yeah, that's Luna, never mind.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a late reaction, but I'm assuming they heard the doors, like, bust open and they drew their weapon, and then they saw Luna, and then they're like, oh, right, well, whatever.
It's really awkward if one of them is a little bit tired and they shoot a crossbow before actually figuring out it's Luna. Like, Luna, I'm your guard. I didn't mean to shoot you.
That would be awkward, though. I think Luna would probably, like, catch it midair. Be badass, actually. But anyways.
But I think Night Shift would lose his job.
So
that's glanced at his sister.
Oh, Luna, could you do me a favor and not talk that way? It's getting pretty old, honestly.
I mean, can you do me a favor and not talk at all? It's getting pretty old, honestly.
Oh, exactly.
Luna nodded happily. Of course. You're the best pony in Equestria after all. Celestia suddenly suspected something.
Okay.
Sighed.
What have you done wrong now, Lulu?
Luna seemed shocked. Me? Wrong? Huh. Why would your sister do anything wrong? Celestia was unamused. She raised an eyebrow, which ultimately led Luna to spilling the beans all over Celestia's face. Luna sighed. I wanted to eat those. I want to send you to the sun. Luna's words attracted the attention of all the 3 guards. Twilight, however, didn't seem to care. She probably because the book was too interesting for Twilight to even notice.
Man, Twilight sucks. Why is she even in this story? She's like, yeah, you guys keep going. I just imagine she, like, has a giant bucket of popcorn and she's just sitting there going, like, while she's reading.
But I'm pretty sure Spike is holding a bucket of popcorn. He's just so unimportant he wasn't even mentioned.
Exactly.
I think where is Spike? He's just left alone.
Yeah. After what Princess Twilight moved to Canterlot, he was just left alone to tend the new castle that nobody uses.
Sad fate. Celestia was a bit shocked.
Luna, you're not going to turn into Nightmare Moon again, right? Because I'd have
That's
to
not
send you
scheduled.
to the moon. Again.
That's not scheduled for like another 854 years, man.
Yeah.
No, of course not. I would never do such a thing again. She shook her head. I just find it a bit unfair, you know. I need to stay up there for a whole hour.
You don't have to explain, Lulu. I understand.
Okay, why is it that the story makes me really hate Celestia? She comes over as like such a smug bitch.
Does she? I don't know. I don't even know where the story is going well enough to.
I don't know yet.
Who I should hate.
That sentence, like, you don't have to explain, Luna. Like that.
No.
If anyone ever says that, like, if anyone ever interrupts you with, you don't have to explain. I just want to punch him in the fucking throat right now.
Well, I suppose that's fair. I mean, I normally, I'd be like, yeah, I get it, but they are sisters. I imagine... Though, at the same time, this seems exactly like the kind of thing you would need to explain, so I don't really know what to think.
Luna was surprised. She thought she needed to do a whole lot of explanation to Celestia. Apparently not. You do? She asked, just to be sure. Celestia nodded.
I just wasn't sure. I was kind of hoping for you to not banish me.
Luna felt a bit embarrassed, while the guards were just in plain shock. Twilight, however, seemed perfectly calm. Luna put herself together. She cleared her throat. I just want to banish you for 2 hours. Luna felt utterly weirded out for saying that. Never had she thought she would say it in such a calm tone.
That's such a weird statement. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know.
It sounds like something Luna would say.
Yeah.
Is Twilight?
Yeah, Twilight.
Yeah, okay.
She's finally.
2 hours? 2 hours would be nice. It seemed Twilight just finished her book. Both the princesses as well as the guards looked at Twilight. What? She asked. I finished my book. They decided to just shrug it off and continue the banishment plans. Celestia nodded.
Very well. 2 hours it is. So we better start the... Actually, ma'am.
Captain Solar said.
When Luna banishes you, does that mean I'm supposed to resort to violent actions towards Night Shift?
Something activate!
Does that... Hey, I know you're getting banished, so should I just kill this other guard? I know it won't do anything, but maybe it'll make you feel better. We can fight for your glory.
Right, I mean, you can take it that route too.
Yeah.
Night Shift flinched, knowing Four-Eye Solar is more experienced in close combat. Celestia looked confused.
Why would you do that, you idiot?
Why do we have you in the first place?
Why do I even have guards if all you're gonna do is ask stupid questions? God. I knew I should have just had Spike around. At least he can fix nachos. What do you do?
Spike does great nachos.
Well, it's simply because we are supposed to wage war against the one who banishes or causes harm or negative effects on you. Well, don't do it for this banishment, then.
Solar shook his head.
But it specifically says in the guard manual that... Do you have a guard manual? Wouldn't you be the one who writes it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe she just had that off to Spike or Twilight.
According to the story, probably Prince Blueblood, apparently.
But I mean, the order doesn't sound that weird.
I
can't remember signing the guard with a manual. It was probably Prince... Oh, okay, you read ahead. Prince Blueblood who did it. Just have to talk to him about that later.
Yeah, I have a bad tendency of reading ahead a little bit. It's hard to... It's easy to do. I mean, it's not hard to do. It's really easy to do when you have the whole fan fiction right here.
Before Sola could answer, Celestia said,
Never mind. It isn't important. Let's get this over with. So, I'll attack Night Shift and Dawn Sight, right?
Wait, why Dawn? Sola
I know.
asked, not 100% sure of what he needs to do when Luna banishes Celestia.
Yeah, Dawn's asking.
Okay, I'm still going with my club fixation. I'm sorry, but it sounds like he's just trying to, like, attack them.
Oh man, you and your crazy Klopvik. It's just. I don't even know why you suddenly found. I guess I'm gonna say it's probably because of the Royal Guard thing. It's just such a normal thing for guards to be,
doing. It's a natural pastime of Royal Guards in Equestria.
Exactly. Why do you want to attack me?
Dawn asked, slightly confused and scared.
Well,
also because, obviously Dawn's side is Flash Sentry.
Yeah, exactly. It's Flash Sentry in disguise, and he needs to be killed immediately before he can reproduce. Well, because you're clearly not doing anything.
Celestia clapped her hoofs.
Okay, we need to clear things up. When Luna banishes me, Solar will need to attack Night Shift and Dawn Sight. What?
Celestia, you twat.
She really is. She's not like... I was expecting her to be like, you don't need to attack him. Just do nothing. No, she's like, you have to.
Now she fucked everyone up.
I feel bad for these guards. Yeah, exactly.
This happens like every Saturday, probably. This whole like reading thing is just to cover up for them to troll the guards.
Probably. I can imagine them, like, with the way Celestia trolls, I can imagine them getting trolled, like, on a daily basis. Why me?
Dawn was beginning to get agitated.
Let me finish.
Celestia ordered.
Okay, so after Solar attacks Night Shift and Dawn, Luna will surely attack Solar, and then after that...
Oh, can I attack any pony? Twilight raised the hoof. Celestia sighed, confused. Once again.
I'll admit, there's something about that that's really funny and kind of adorable. Can I attack any pony?
Twilight is always adorable and adorable.
So
she's a royal princess, remember?
Yeah. Why do you want to attack some pony?
Well, because if some pony attacks my personal guard, I think the logical thing to do is attack that pony who attacked the pony who was attacking the pony who attacked him. Which is the pony I'll be attacking. Sola stepped towards Twilight.
No, Twilight. Dawn is surely going to be dead when you realize it. Jeez.
This got a little bit strange.
Yeah, he's just like Twilight. Your guard will be dead before you even know it. His death will be swift.
Trembled a bit.
So what I think you should do is after I attack Dawn, you try to attack Shift, and then attack me. Wait now, I'm confused.
Night Shift scratched his head.
If Solar attacks Dawn Sight first, why would you need to attack me? I'll have to attack you to give you a reason to attack me, and then you can attack Solar.
He was in deep thought.
Or maybe I attack Luna.
Why would you want to attack me? You're my personal god. Luna asked.
This is the most epic and stupid conversation ever. I love it.
I like this fanfic.
10 out of 10. Yeah. I know, but if I attack you, it would surely give the impression that I'm a psychopath, which would give Twilight full reason to attack me, and then Solar. Look.
Celestia, it's your fault, don't forget that. Celestia said, finishing a piece of cake she was eating the whole time.
I can't be trapped in the burning sun while all of you are messing up the hour war. While all of you are messing up the 2-hour war. You're right.
Sola began to understand.
I'll go order the rest of the guards to attack themselves. Oh my god. What?
Shining Armor must be confused. Shining Armor is gonna walk in his room and be like, and I attack Twilight.
Seriously. Poor Shining Armor. It must be crappy to be captain of the guards if the royal guards are this terrible. Wait. What? That doesn't make any...
Before Celeste could finish his sentence, Solar already took off the hallway at maximum speeds.
I guess we're gonna have some explaining to do.
And then the stream crashed. But it's not a stream.
Hello?
The internet died.
Oh no.
Everyone died.
Oh no, there's my internet. That's my internet. Fantastic. Hello?
Yeah. Internet just died.
Yeah, my internet
Oh,
died.
are we still there?
You still have Audacity going, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So do you still have
should finish
Audacity
this.
going? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's still going. I mean, DJ can cut it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Let's-
if you just finish that, doesn't make any. So I will continue from there.
Well, wait, no, I thought we finished after there was some explaining to do.
I didn't. Right. I don't know what was the last thing you heard from me.
Oh, well, I don't know. I heard, I don't know, most of the last lines were myself. I was reading, oh wait, I heard that doesn't make any, and, then
That's what
he
you
took
said.
them. Oh, okay, that's what I said. Well, no, I guess I heard you saying, the maximum speeds thing.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't hear you say that afterwards.
Okay.
So we
'cause-
will continue with you starting. Well, I guess we're going to have some explaining to do.
Okay.
On three.
Oh.
You're three.
1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we're going to have some explaining to do.
There was silence in the room for a few seconds as they all took in the peace and quiet of no one arguing for that little amount of time. Luna came to a conclusion. Sister, Luna said. Celeste turned to her.
Yes.
I realized something.
Oh.
Celeste was surprised.
What is it?
Luna hesitated a bit, but not for long after she spoke. I realized that the important thing isn't what people did to you in the past, but what people think of you in the present. You may have banished me to the moon for an unfair amount of time, but it's already spilled milk. It's in the past and it's unchangeable, but I think what we really need to focus on is the present and the future. What we can change, what we are able to change, and what we want to change. Celestia smiled.
You're right, Luna. I am grateful for you realized... Oh.
To the sun! Luna aimed her horn at Celestia. Celestia backed off.
Wait!
Celestia attempted to stop Luna. It was useless, as hundreds of thousands of sparks appeared from Luna's horn and blasted a rainbow-colored aura around Celestia. Sparks filled her body for a few seconds, shortly before the magical power vanished along with Celestia's body, which was solely to be on the sun, or in the sun. The two remaining guards stood there with their eyes open fully and their mouths agape. They weren't sure what to do. Twilight was also surprised and shocked. Luna? Are you sure Celestia will be there for only 2 hours? Luna turned to Twilight, nodding and chuckling. Of course! Her mother thought a spellbook to only have her be banished for 2 hours. Twilight trusts Luna, but she wanted to make sure of something. May you explain to me how you changed the time exactly?
Luna's gonna fucked it up. You done
Right,
fucked
no.
up now.
She can't have fucked it up, because at worst, Celeste is gone for long, and no one minds.
Sure.
Luna grinned. Of course, she cleared her throat. You see, the system that the banishment spell uses to calculate how much time a pony or thing is banished is used in hours. 1,752,000 is the amount of hours in 2,000 years. Therefore, I simply just needed... Please don't tell me you put the number 2 in the spell. Twilight had her hoof covered her face. Why, yes, I did put 2. So I wanted to banish her for 2 hours. Twilight started freaking out. Do you even know when the banishment spell was first made? Luna seemed a bit worried all of a sudden. No, actually. Twilight held Luna by the shoulder. It was made over 100,000 years ago. They didn't use our time system then. They used I don't know what the fuck Rift time system. 2 hours at time isn't 2 hours our time. An hour used to calculate every millennium.
That sounds stupid. Stupid Aztecs fucking up everything. They should feel bad. You should go back in time and shame them and tell them that they made spells incorrectly.
Wait, I can go back in time. So, Luna backed off a bit. What are you trying to say? Twilight hesitated in fear of the words that will be coming out of her mouth. Finally, when enough time has passed, she spoke, way too scared to even shout. You just banished Celestia for 2,000 years in the sun. There was a silence in the room for a while. Both princesses were just in plain shock. Not knowing what to do, Dawn leaned towards Night Shift. That's you.
I guess we should start the war now?
Night Shift nodded and then punched Dawn in the face, knocking him out instantly. He smiled and patted himself on the back.
1-0 Night Shift.
Yay!
Yeah.
No, honestly, the sun guy must be like, jeez, what the fuck out my hour's gone.
I know, seriously. You know, I guess he actually had a reason to start the war. And Night Shift is going to proceed to get dead.
Night Shift sucks at his job.
Yeah.
Seemingly Dawn is OP. That's because he is that other guy.
Because he's who?
Flash.
Oh, well, no, Dawn's Flash, yeah. Are you saying that's why he sucks? Is because he's Flash?
Oh, shit, I thought Night Shift got knocked unconscious.
No. No, I don't, actually, it's funny, I read that backwards myself, too, but no, yeah, Night Shift, punches Dawn in the face, and, yeah. So it says 1-0 Night Shift. Wait, no, is it nodded and then punched? Yeah, okay. There we go.
Hey.
That was overly... For some reason, we seem to get really confused at the end. To be fair, I'm not really sure how I feel about the ending. I liked this story up until she got banished more, I think. Probably personal preference, though. I was assuming the story was going to...
was a little bit obvious.
Yeah, I guess that's it. The ending
I'm just
really
assuming
obvious.
Celestia comes back 2 minutes later every next... Luna, fuck you.
Probably. But, I guess the ending was a bit obvious, and that's why, probably why I didn't feel too strongly towards it. I was assuming it was going to take the other route and just, like, no one gets banished and the guards are just, like, beating each other up for no reason. But, no, Luna's a terrible person. But,
I like Luna.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I can't really say I have any major complaints. I have my personal preferences, but I don't really... that's not something I can blame the author for. But before I go too rambly, let's read the author's notes. Author's note. Hey, thanks for reading. I came up with this idea after a conversation with somebody. We were simply talking about Celestia and Luna, and what they are capable of. Then it hit me. I asked, if Celestia can banish Luna to the moon, who says Luna can't do the same to Celestia? To be fair, I think the elements of harmony, but I'm not gonna argue logic. I mean, that is what Celestia used, right? The elements of harmony to banish Luna to the moon?
I believe that's the headcanon. I don't know if it's officially I'm pretty sure officially it is a canon, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it ever mentioned it. I'm pretty sure in the book that's why I was reading at the beginning it had the rainbow, so yes.
Yeah.
But the rainbow could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, it technically could. I'm not gonna say this is wrong, because I don't think it ever states in the show that this is directly incorrect, but yeah, it's pretty much presumed the elements of harmony.
I will admit,
yeah,
my headcanon is that only the elements of harmony can do it.
Yeah,
that
same
is my
here.
headcanon.
Yeah. That's just why I brought it up. It's not like I'm gonna count it as a plot hole, and it's a fun comedy story, so I don't expect it to follow exact canon anyways. I just wanted to check. And that's how I came up with this idea. Again, thanks for reading, and have a nice day.
On the sun.
Yep, on the sun. Or, for those Luna fans, on the moon! I don't know. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day, or night, or whenever you're reading it.
Or moon.
Or moon. It's a great episode, I can't disagree with that.
Bye.
And then I did. Then, one day I got home, and my mom wanted to talk. Oh, they are hardcore. They're like, yo, I don't give a fuck. They love that bowling pin effect, and they just go flying.
So what they added, you can like